It comes a time where we have to be self-awareness. And I myself is on this journey right now. Like, self-awareness is a major thing in my life, because it's at the point where sometimes you just don't know what to do. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to give you 3 tips at the end of the video. Stay with me. But check this out. With self-awareness, right? We doubt ourselves too much. You know, we deal with denial a lot. And it's not that we're not trying to get somewhere in life and we're trying to do something. It's just that a lot of things around us, distractions. You understand what I'm saying? So much of these things is happening. It makes you self-aware of what's really going on. And it's to the point where you just feel like giving up. Well, I'm telling you, do not give up. Do not give up. Self-awareness is at the point where it will teach you that you're not perfect. So don't act like you is. You're not perfect. It's actually to help you on your imperfection. It's helped you to realize that you're not perfect. You're going to make mistakes. Stop believing that you have all the answers when you don't. You don't. You don't have all the answers. And we go through that in life because we don't want to reach out. You understand what I'm saying? We don't want to reach out. What I've been doing lately is I've been writing down my thoughts. I've been writing them down because I want them to play out. You understand what I'm saying? I want to get to these goals. And if I'm not writing them down, I'm not being self-aware of what I got going on. The situation that I'm trying to get myself out of. I've been dealing with anxiety a lot. And that's one thing. I don't take any medication for it because it comes out of nowhere. And it'd be like I be at the job, right? And I get overwhelmed. We all get overwhelmed, but I get overwhelmed. There's so many packages, so much mail, and I just can't take it. I just can't take it. I just want to just leave. I just want to quit. But you know what I do? I calm myself down. I walk off. Sometimes you got to walk off. Just walk off from the situation and realize, you know, what this job going to do for you. It's going to help you pay your bills, take care of the family, you know, financially stable. So I go back inside and I attack it the way I need to attack it. I get the job done. I don't complain about it. But yes, people, I do get anxiety. I get so worked up. I just don't know what to do. I'm so worked up on it. I start losing it. So when I get to that point and I realize what I'm going through, I take a step back. Because people, anxiety ain't nothing to play with. It's nothing to play with. I know so many people that had anxiety attacks. And I am myself one of them. And it felt like you're dying because your body just keep on shaking and you can't control yourself. You understand? So you have to understand those things. Another good thing to do, self-aware, is reach out. Reach out to people. Reach out. Try to deal with criticism. Understand your work is good. Whatever you're doing, you know, if you're an artist or if you do music, reach out for criticism because the people are going to let you know if it's good or not. I understand you want to go off with nobody's opinion. I understand you don't want that. But it's good to hear people's opinion because at least it lets you know you're on the right track. You understand what I'm saying? If you do music and you go to the studio, or if you're doing it at your house and then you tell the person, yo, check me out, listen to it, and then they listen to it for 5 seconds and they respond back as, oh, I like the beat. That lets you know something like, okay, why just the beat, not what I was saying? Because what you were saying probably wasn't relevant, or it didn't make any sense, or it's not mixed right. These are self-awareness. You have to be aware of your situation, of what you do, to how to make it better. This is what you want to do in life. So, yes, it's best for you to reach out. Reach out. There's nothing wrong with it. Especially if you got some real good friends that's going to tell you the truth. Not just tell you, oh, that joint fire. Like, no. I'm going to tell you, hey, bruh, that ain't it. Or you need to go back to the studio and do it again. Or you need to work on your vocabulary. Like, anything that I felt that you can need help with, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to always be true. And I'm going to always be real with you, no matter if you like it or not. And that's enough. That's with self-awareness. You have to be able to take criticism. You have to be able to. Because if you don't, you're just going to be confused. You're going to be like, yeah, you feel like everything that you got going on is working out for you, and it's not. And then you wonder why it's not. Because you're not self-aware of your situation. You always feel like you got the right answer, that you're perfect, that nobody could tell you nothing. That's how you feel. I understand. I used to feel like that. I dealt with those things. And still dealing with it. But I know how to take criticism. I know how to take it. I don't take it as they're putting pressure on me, whoever it is, or they're being down on me, or they're just trying to ruin my career. I don't take it as none of that, because I understand it. Once you understand criticism, then you know how to deal with it. You understand what I'm saying? You got to know how to deal with it. That's a major thing. A lot of people don't know how to deal with it. They get so angry. They get frustrated. They're like, oh, this person don't know what they talking about, man. They just hating. No, listen, you asked for it. I'm going to give it to you. But you got to be able to deal with it. You got to be able to breathe that stuff in and just, hold it up high. And do better. Do better. Make improvement. Self-awareness is at that point where you sit down and you to yourself and you're trying to improve on what you're trying to do in life. If you're not trying to improve on nothing and you don't want no feedback, ain't no point in reaching out. You're just going to do what you want to do. But I'm just telling you this. It ain't going to get you nowhere. It's not. It's not. Because all you're going to hear is them people in your ear saying, oh, yeah, it's good. Oh, I like the beat. Oh, I like the painting. What you like about the painting? Like, if they don't start elaborating on what they like and how they really feel, they just hitting the like button and that's about it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's basically what they're doing. So with self-awareness, you need to analyze your situation. Whatever you got going on, whatever you're trying to do, sit down and analyze it. So a couple tips I'm going to give, because I don't want to take too much of y'all time, but self-awareness is a big, major thing that a lot of people sleep on. But I will say that first thing I just mentioned is a journal. Definitely get a journal or some paper, a notebook. Write down your plans. Write down your plans and see how you can attack them. It might not happen as fast as you want it to, but it will. With self-awareness, you will start seeing progress. But you have to take the time. You have to make the initiative to do it. If you don't do it, it's not going to work out for you. And then what you're going to do? You're going to start blaming other people why you're not successful. You didn't even take time to look at your situation to see why you're not successful. You understand what I'm saying? You're not sitting there and analyzing what you got going on. If it's a budget, low funds, or your job ability, anything, you need to sit back and figure out why this ain't working for you, but it's working for the next person. That's what I've been doing. Like, why I can't get my music out there and really get a great fan base, but it's working for the next person. What am I doing wrong? When it comes to self-awareness, that's the second thing. You have to realize and take initiative. Take initiative, accountability, that you're doing something wrong. You're doing something wrong in your life. You have to figure that out. I can't tell you what you're doing wrong. I don't know you personally. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just here to give advice and motivate you to figure that out, because time is running out. Yeah, time is running out. And then it's going to be to the point where you're just going to settle. Don't settle. Do not settle. Self-awareness is to let you know you need to work on your imperfections. You need to work on self. Self is the problem. Self is the reason why you ain't get where you need to be at in life today. This is for you and me. I'm not Xing myself out of this. This is for me too. I take my own advice. And it's been doing tremendously well for me. Tremendously well. Health is good. I analyze a lot of things. And alas, you're going to enjoy it. You're going to enjoy that you did your self-awareness and that it's actually working for you. And you can tell other people your experience. You know, you can let them know what you went through, what struggles, why you had to stop doing what you had to do. I know so many people that do music and they stopped doing it. They couldn't deal with it. They couldn't understand why they couldn't get ahead because they didn't never take the chance to stop and reevaluate the situation. You can always come back to it. It ain't going nowhere. Whatever you doing in life ain't going nowhere. It's competition after competition every day, no matter what. You understand what I'm saying? When you walk out that door and you don't want to be caught into nothing, but believe it or not, you always going to be caught into something. You're either going to be at the top of it or the bottom. Self-awareness. Be aware of what you're trying to do in this life, because time is running out. But that's my time. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. It's just another episode of Must Be Trippin'. 1.